Hello you lovely lot, and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you for dropping by. I'm Katie and I'm playing with them weird paints again. So if you haven't got a clue what I'm talking about, make sure you check out the last video I posted, and I do a bit of a review and a tryout on there. But today the main focus is, well, not focus, subject is badges. So I wanted to paint a badger because I thought that would be the best way to represent these paints that I've tried out. And, well, badgers are black and white, so it kind of fits nicely. And just to make them different, because they just look like a merged heap, one badger at the front is a bluey colour, and the other one at the back is a purpley one, just to separate them a little. Now, I thought these would make a great sort of representation of autumn/fall, and because the colours are quite muted, I don't know, that seemed to fit the bill. Now, I did have to help these out a little bit, and I used a small Paul Rubens 12 pan palette. God, what a mouthful that is, because the Paul Rubens I found were just a little bit chalky compared to the White Knight, and I didn't want that rich of a pigment, considering that these black watercolours dry a lot lighter than they go down. So picking my materials wisely there just meant it remained quite consistent. Now, I know watercolours can be seen as quite negative when they're chalky, but I don't know, I'm not 100% in agreement there, and this is only my personal opinion. I think if you swatch out your materials and they don't come out how you've expected them to, I get that it can be really disappointing. But I kind of think you owe it to them materials to try and make it work, because I really like using vibrant flat colours, which is why I've quite enjoyed using gouache lately, and I will be doing another piece using that soon. But these paints, like I say, they were chalkier than I expected, and they didn't match up with the White Knights that I'd bought, but I still wanted to use them, and I think pairing them with these Japanese inks or watercolours worked really well. They sort of dried at the same saturation, I guess that's the right words to use. Now, for the picture, I kind of wish I hadn't added the purple background now, because I think it was a little too overwhelming. I think the badgers probably would have been fine with a much lighter background, or none at all, but we live and we learn, don't we? However, what I really liked about using the Paul Rubens and these Japanese watercolours was that gorgeous texture there. Oh, I absolutely loved it. Now, to help bring out a little bit more definition with the figures, I did use some Prismacolor coloured pencils just to add a bit more outline, and perhaps just make some of the darker areas darker, because the paints really had only got a limit with them having quite a light saturation. And I think that worked out really nice. It just allowed me to have a bit more control. It didn't take away all them gorgeous textures I'd created. Yeah, I think it worked out alright. And I added a few twinkly little stars which don't really show up, and added a bit of shine and highlights to the characters at the front using the Dale White ink. And all in all, although I wish that background could have been a little bit lighter, I'm actually quite happy with how this turned out. I feel like maybe I might be turning a corner a bit with these weird paints. Who knows, I'll keep trying to use them, and I'll keep you guys updated with how I get along. Let me know in the comments what you think, and if you would use these paints in this way. And be sure to subscribe if you haven't. Don't forget to hit that like button if you've enjoyed watching this. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I really enjoy putting these videos out for you guys, and it's really heartwarming to see that you're watching them and you're enjoying them, and you chuck comments down for me to look at, which I do reply to. So I'll see you on the next video. Bye!